only man averaging a triple-double in the league this year. It'll be Adams and Towns for the tip. And Nick Bucher throws the ball in the air. Happy to be with you on this.
Talks about staying connected on both the offensive and defensive end, trusting the pass late in games.
And Wiggins turn around over Westbrook to break the scoring seal on Christmas Day.
Three of their top guys have gone for 40+.
Levine at a career-high 40 in their loss to Sacramento the other night. Here's Adams with the left hand to tie the game.
So this is his next evolution, right?
Against Boston. And this guy was something else in that contest. His third straight 40-point game. Beautiful feed for assist number 1. Career high in points this year. Here is Levine. Had a great shooting night the other night. Coming off a career high of 40 points, 7 of 12 from three-point range.
Double digits are most impressive.
Yeah.
That's your double-digit assist without Kevin Durant, a multi-time scoring champion, is the most impressive. Wiggins gets a jumper to go. Lesser extent, but their leading scorer off the bench. It's a completely reshaped roster. What he's doing is extraordinary.
And Westbrook from the foul line with a smooth-looking jump shot as well. Here is Sabonis all the way to the rim, plus the foul. Rubio on the deck. Go to whip inside to Towns, and it's blocked by Westbrook. Hill recovers, and a good move on Adams to tie the game. Legitimately, if you turn your head away for a few moments, he is going to be at the spot that you stop looking to. Morrow, there's another assist for Westbrook, and it's an 11-9 lead. Morrow won't go, and a frustrating start for him tonight. Stay up. Rubio, the hesitation to get space against Sabonis.
Well, just wait till Cameron Payne gets back.
Exactly.
Westbrook setting up Adams. We got a step on Wiggins, and Wiggins just grimaces.
Yeah. 10 points he could do in his sleep. It's the other two categories.
Here is Wiggins all the way to the rim, and he's got 6 early points. See that on TNT this week.
How about that Boston team now 12-4 with their starting lineup healthy.
Westbrook with a good hesitation. There's his first 2 points of the night.
Drawing contact.
4 points, 2 boards, 3 assists already on Route 2 when he's been doing a lot of this season.
There
and there's Towns all the way to the rim. The ball well.
You had the locals pushing Tom Thibodeau about the number of threes Towns takes.
The recoil in the dunk there.
How about the footwork there?
And Serge Ibaka, and now it's Westbrook and the rest of this cast trying to make it happen, including Cantor with a smooth-looking turnaround. He's averaging 13 a game right now. Assignment right now is Jeremy Grant checks Wiggins. Shabazz Muhammad into the game with the left-handed floater. So without Westbrook, they've got Christian out there basically as a second point guard. When Russell's off the floor, good shot from the Frenchman, Joffrey Laverne, 28% three-point shooter for his career, but he cuts it to 3. Leads to the first 3 on 8 attempts for the Thunder tonight. Wiggins, pull-up pop, in traffic, knocks it down.
He's able to make tough shots, and long arms, gets his hands on a lot of basketballs.
Christian, the kick to Laverne, another 3. Got it with 2.4 left in the quarter.
Because he is battling the flu. Did not look or sound well pregame.
A Thunder turnover done to Levine. And the 2-time NBA Slam Dunk champion transition makes it happen. So Westbrook does not start the second quarter on the floor. Try to give him as much rest as possible. Tough shot by Cantor. And again, he makes it look very smooth.
Yeah.
Gordon Hill lost it. Here comes Cantor. A little behind the back move by Enes Kanter. Using the left hand and getting the roll home. Enes Kanter with 6 off the bench. Nemanja Bjelica against Laverne. Able to muscle one through. His 6th game back after missing a couple with a sore right ankle. He averages 6 off the bench. 7 so far in this game. They go right back to Cantor. They blitz with Levine, so they're doubling Enes Kanter, and he's got double figures off the bench.
That he cuts so hard to the basket.
Right back to Cantor. He's done the work with Westbrook on the bench. Grant inside to give the Thunder the lead.
Dak Prescott's your rookie of the year.
I think for me, instead of Ezekiel Elliott, believe it or not,
wow.
as Gorgui Dieng, one of the best mid-range guys in the game, knocks it down. For me, is the rookie of the year. Cantor doing his work off the bench. Still no Westbrook out there right now. Dunn off to Muhammad, and the athleticism of the Timberwolves is on early display. And here he is, working with Laverne. Laverne all the way inside. Putback is there for him. And he's got 8 off the bench.
Average 50, number 2 in the league.
One of the better offensive rebounding teams in the league, as well as Jang with a nice turnaround. So he's got his second bucket.
Make him make tough shots.
And so far, he has had to make tough shots. Here's Adams all the way inside. Attendance today. First time they've gotten to travel on Christmas, because again, this is the first time the Timberwolves are ever playing on Christmas. Gorgui Dieng, 50% mid-range shooter, knocks it down as you see the Towns family here.
Send a double, and you have seen a lot of that more quickly if you're Karl Anthony Towns, but Zhang's ability to hit that mid-range, taking that away.
Abrinas knocks it down. They surprised him at, what did he tell us, at 3:30 in the morning at his house, and because he was so tired, he didn't really get too worried about it as Towns throws it down to put the Timberwolves back in front. The city could use a big man to help supplement everything that Steven Adams gives him right now. Westbrook, there's the aggressiveness, and Russell Westbrook chops off 1/3 of the triple-double. He's into double figures with 10.
Forward of 50% bench scoring right now. Advantage OKC, plus 14 in that category.
Westbrook, tough step back, and he finds the space somehow to get a dozen. Largest lead of this game. Wiggins with 8. Towns against Adams will take the mid-range shot and knock it down.
What can't this guy do?
A fake, and the finger roll would not go. Here comes OKC, a little showtime for Russell.
Yeah, they were cherry picking. So missed that opportunity in transition. He's got 9 straight for Oklahoma City.
And Towns with another smooth-looking field goal. I don't know if there's a spot on the floor he hasn't touched.
His 7th double-double of the season on Wednesday at New Orleans. Westbrook fouled by Rubio and one. The frog-legged jumper down off the glass. Westbrook.
Clock and game clock here. Rubio 7 assists, no turnovers in the first half. Wiggins draws the bump. Finishes off the three-point play. The ball in Russell Westbrook's hands to close the half. The kick to Christian. Got him all at the buzzer. See Westbrook 17, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, seeking a 15th triple-double. Meanwhile, Karl Anthony Towns has 18 tonight. Levine is still close by for the double team. The dish out to Westbrook, and he knocks down the 3, and the shooting was rough to start. He began this game 2 for 9. He's made 5 of his last 8. His own rebound. Towns slithering inside. Rubio's right there. It never hit the rim, so the shot clock inside 10 for Levine.
Steven Adams, and he's really upped his rebounding totals, but if Russell's coming in, this guy, look at that. These two guys in a two-man game, such good touch, such good feel for each other.
Here, when he had that 7-in-a-row streak, which was snapped by Boston a couple of weeks ago. Throws it up for Robertson, and there's another assist. His 7th of the night to give Oklahoma City the first double-digit lead. 20 points, 8 assists, 3 boards for Russell Westbrook. But a turnover here, and here comes Rubio ahead to Wiggins. I think he heard the footsteps of Westbrook, who made it difficult for him on his way up.
So a Lakers team that really is licking its wounds from a 12-day road trip gets a little bit of good news.
A chance perhaps to snap that 11-game skid against their Los Angeles rivals. Levine with the bucket in transition, and he'll go to the free throw line.
But the one thing they didn't let it affect were their work habits. Minnesota's got to do the same.
Westbrook pops down to 2. You're talking about from 09-2010, second most all-time for a trio, 21 and younger at 56 per game. Towns all the way inside on a good feed. Grant 3. Adams with the extension over the smaller Rubio and goes right back at the rim and scores.
This guy's just doing work. One of the most physical players in the league.
From the playoffs a couple of years ago by David Blatt, Cleveland Cavaliers, was fired, took a year off. And now the coach of the youngest team in the league as Russell Westbrook remains to be deciphered by Tom Thibodeau's defense so far against Adams. And Adams did a great job on defense on that possession. Westbrook on the push. Fun to watch on the open floor as he finds Cantor.
How about the scratches on Russell Westbrook's arms?
I mean, he has taken contact. Looking for Adams, assist number 10, and Steven Adams continues to have a big night. Wiggins trying to muscle inside against Grant. Tap to Wiggins. Good putback and a foul. The second and third efforts for one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league.
By net basis. You think about the first 6 games, Andrew Wiggins' numbers were MVP-like.
Sure.
But then he had a 6-game downturn.
Westbrook right in the face of Shabazz Muhammad, and back up a dozen go the Thunder. He's played 27 minutes tonight. Some of the second unit on here for Oklahoma City trying to guard against Wiggins, and he knocks down that mid-range jumper that he loves off the turnaround for the Thunder. Here's Wiggins. Thinking about taking Laverne. The tough step back for Andrew Wiggins to cut the lead to 8. It is Cantor with the shot clock inside of 5 over Hill with the whistle, and he got it to go. The energy off the bench from Enes Kanter. His team to the 87 Final Four, and Doris had like 6-7 records by the time she bounced away from PC. Abrinas knocks down the 3, and Oklahoma City is up by its largest lead of 14. Talk about the bench has been productive, including Cantor against Hill, backing his way into the lane and flipping it home for another 2. 18 points tonight on 7 of 7 shooting for Enes Kanter.
I thought he might have picked his pivot foot up on that one.
As Levine rattles home a 3 to get it right back to 11. 10 to play in the 4th, and it's Levine working with Hill. And Hill will knock it down from long distance, along 2. The former Xavier Musketeer kicking it to Abrinas. Another long distance jumper for Alex Abrinas, the rookie from Spain. Bulk of the minutes when both Wiggins and Towns were out. Here comes Westbrook. Looking for the no look, and it ends up being a turnover. Dunn into the body of Abrinas, and it's loose to Muhammad. Working in with the left hand. That's a good bucket. Now can't connect. We talked about the athleticism of these two clubs. So fun to watch, and the dexterity of Wiggins able to work his way inside, and it's right back down to 10. Playing with Towns, that's a hard rebound to snatch, and here come the Thunder. Westbrook all the way to the rim, plus the foul. Banging away against the 7-foot Steven Adams. Towns working hard. Tap buck once again to Towns, and he's able to corral it and score it. Anthony Towns. That
was almost a rebound by Russell. He was the one who tapped that up there.
Westbrook to Grant. That's a 3. Setting him up again. Towns, the hesitation, thinking about it with Adams almost baiting him into taking that long distance shot. Westbrook for Adams! One-handed hammer!
And you can ride off into the sunset too, Nick. That's great stuff. Wiggins coaxes that one over the rim.
Guy is doing only Oscar Robertson has ever done, and granted, there's a long way to go. This is game number 31 for OKC. We're seeing a lot of this come to fruition tonight. Another Westbrook dish for a 2-hand Grant dunk. I'm not fully convinced just yet, not because he's not talented enough for it. He might have something to say about it right now. What a beautiful pass by Westbrook. Sure. Knocked away by Adams. Westbrook leads the charge. And Robertson is at the receiving end now. Roof is coming off the building on Christmas.
Got a little dap from Russell.
That's awesome.
That's fabulous.
Fantastic shots put together by our truck as Chris Dunn knocks it down. He'll shut it down tonight with 31, 15 assists, and 7 rebounds as well. So no triple-double for Westbrook tonight, but as he said in the past, he doesn't care.
It's a pretty good option to play through and establish your second unit around.
Nice looking shot by Tyus Jones, second-year man out of Duke. And Hill tapped it alive for Muhammad. Clippers, Lakers coming up, don't forget. And Muhammad with a chance at a 3-point play.